7.5 is law of sine. And the key thing we need from law of sine is that we can use it on non-right triangles. So go ahead and draw this picture. We have any triangle. It's not a right triangle, labeled ABC. Notice that the capital letters are the angles. Then I have all these lowercase letters. Notice the lowercase letter A is across from angle A, and the lowercase letters are the sides. So here's our law of sine. It's a series of proportions. We have that the sine of angle A over side A should be the same as the sine of angle B over side B, should be the same as the sine of angle C over side C. I can just flip them if I wanted. In order to solve this, though, we need one pair. So I need angle A and side A both given to me, or I need angle B and side B both given to me. And there's two situations where that doesn't happen, but we'll talk about that in 7.6. Go ahead and do example 1. Once you've written it down, we're going to label the rest of the triangle. The angle side across from angle A, I'm going to put as little a. The side across from C, I'm going to put as little c. And the side across from angle B is little b. Now we need, when I say solve the triangle, this means find everything missing. So let's see what's missing. I have side A missing, side C missing, and angle A. And when I write this, I'm going to write the measure of angle A. Now angle A is easy to find. We have two angles. We need to find the third. But to find angle A, we're going to do 180 minus 107 minus 25. And I get 48. I'm going to write that in my picture. And over here, 48 degrees. So we saw side A and C. Our first question is, do I have one of those pairs? And I look and I notice, yes, I have angle B is 25 degrees and side B is 15. So I'm going to start by finding A. Follow this. Sine A, do I have angle A? Yes. So sine 48 over side A is missing equals. Now I have to decide if I want to use B or C. Well, I have a pair for B, so I need to use B. Sine 25 over 15. We cross multiply. 15 sine 48 equals A sine 25. Divide both sides by sine 25. So A equals, and this is what we're going to plug into our calculator. When we're plugging this into our calculator, 15 times sine, what was it, 48. Make sure you close that parentheses. Divided by sine 25, close parentheses. And we get 26.37645694. I'm going to round to the nearest, so 26.4. I'm going to write it back up here. Now to find C, we're not a 90-degree triangle, so we can't do Pythagorean theorem. A squared equals C squared. We're just going to have to do this again. Let's set that up. Sine, what's my angle C? Angle C is 107 over side C is missing equals. We have two pairs. I can use angle A pair, so I'm just going to use the B pair again. Sine 25 over 15. Do the same thing. Cross multiply. 15 sine 107 equals C sine 25. Divide by sine 25. So C equals 15 sine 107 over sine 25. Plug that in your calculator. So we plug in 15 times sine 107 divided by sine 25. Notice how I close the parentheses. I get 33.9. For our second example, we're just given the information in this way, so we have to draw the picture ourselves. So go ahead and draw a triangle and label it A, B, C. Remember when we label the angles, we use capital letters. They tell us angle A is 50 degrees. The side across from angle A is 2.8. And the side across from angle B is 4. I'm also going to go ahead and label this side is C because it's across from angle C. We're still finding everything. So I need to find the measure of angle C, the measure of angle B, and little c. Now I notice that I don't have angle C or side little c, so I'm not going to be able to do anything with that because that would give me two unknowns. So this means I have my pair here, so I'm going to have to use A. So sine A, which is 50 degrees, over 2.8 equals. Now for B, I have side B. I don't have angle B, so sine of angle B over 4. Again, we cross multiply. So I get 4 sine of 50 degrees equals 2.8 sine B. I'm going to divide by 2.8. So I get sine B equals 4 sine 50 degrees over 2.8. I'm going to type this into my calculator. 4 sine 50 divided by, make sure we close that parentheses, 2.8. 4 decimals. Remember, we don't round until the end of the problem. And how do I find angle B? I use the sine inverse. So second sine of 1.0943. And I got a domain error. So notice I hit enter. Domain error, we can't take, so I'm going to write this out, sine inverse 1.0943. We can't do that. So this is, these sides do not make triangle. Let me write that in different color. This is domain error. So that means sides do not make triangle. If we did get an answer for there, that would give us angle B. We know that 3 angles add up to 180, so we could find angle C and use law of sines to find side C. So our next topic is on area of triangles. This is still part of law of sines. So we're used to finding the area of a triangle by doing 1/2 base times height, but one of our requirements is that the base and the height are perpendicular so that we have a 90-degree angle. We don't have a 90-degree angle in this picture. However, if I think of 14 as my base, I can drop a height, which is perpendicular, and now I have a right triangle. I can solve for h, so we're focusing on this right triangle here. From 46, I have my opposite, my hypotenuse. So we can use sine of 46 equals h over 10. H equals 10 sine 46. So h equals 7.1933. Oh, it's actually 34. And now that I know my height, I can do area of my triangle is 1/2 base times height. I have my height of 7.1934 perpendicular to 14. So I get 50.4 units squared. And notice that's method 1. So again, I made a right triangle. I solved for my height using sine, and then I plugged it into my area formula. This method mainly works when we have our side, angle, side pattern. So note I have a side, an angle, and a side. Again, this only works if I have side, angle, side. This is method 2. Here is a formula for you. The area of a triangle is 1/2 of side 1 times side 2 times the sine of what we call the included, oh, you can't see that. Let me zoom out a little. Angle. So I have a side 14, that's side 1. 10 is side 2. 46 is the included angle because it's in between 10 and 14. So we call this the included angle. What does that mean? It's in between 10 and 14. So if I plug this into my formula, 1/2 14 times 10 sine of 46 degrees. Plug that into your calculator. And we get 50.4 units squared. So again, that's method 2. We get the same answer with both methods. You get to pick which one you like.